Hey guys, Vegathron here. Today we'll be counting down 5 of the coolest looking upcoming indie games. Some of these don't have release dates yet, but with any luck they'll be out in the next year. Be sure to watch until the end to see what we placed at number 1. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. The Last Night. The Last Night has been described as a cinematic story-driven platformer. The first thing that catches our eye is the unique art style, with vibrant colours and light popping out against the dark cityscape that gives it that iconic cyberpunk feel. The game is set in a futuristic world where machines have surpassed humans in every possible way. The game aims to ask some big philosophical questions about our own world and where our place will be in society if AI becomes prevalent. The story is told through the eyes of a young idealist called Charlie. The player can have Charlie explore his city, talk with other citizens, and includes elements of stealth as well as real-time puzzles. While rumours have circulated about the game being cancelled, the developer recently assured us that it's still going ahead. Without a confirmed release date, this game is probably the furthest away in our list, but from what we've seen so far, it'll be well worth the wait. Number 4. Death Trash. Death Trash is a post-apocalyptic open-world RPG, reminiscent of the original Fallout games. Unlike the Fallout games, however, combat is done in real time and combines the crunch and depth of old-school role-playing classics with the controls and feel of modern games. Players will explore a handcrafted world and engage enemies with both melee and ranged combat as well as stealth, while a multiple choice dialogue system will let you interact with friendlier characters you meet in your travels. The RPG elements are solid with characters having attributes such as strength and finesse, at least 10 different skills to spec into, as well as perks and the ability to craft. The game's gritty visuals and hilariously crude dialogue really set this one apart as a game that will truly be a unique experience and something I can't wait to explore. Death Trash is currently planned to release on Steam at the start of 2021 in early access. Number 3. Haven. Haven is an RPG adventure game where you play as Yu and Kay, a young couple that has left everything behind to settle on an unknown world. Players will take control of the couple and explore a vivid world in search of resources and supplies to survive another day and repair their damaged ship. One unique aspect of the game is the way they have incorporated movement. Instead of walking, the young lovers glide, sometimes hand in hand, through a vibrant and colourful landscape. As players explore the world, they'll find some areas have been corrupted. Corruption is removed by simply gliding over it, however corrupted creatures will need to be defeated in combat before they can be restored. This seems to be a way to gain resources. Outside of exploration and combat, a heavy emphasis is put on the relationship of the two, with loving dialogue and even a few underlying problems that arise, as would be expected with a real relationship when put under the stresses of surviving alone on an unknown planet. This further branches out with multiple choice dialogue options which can affect the direction or mood of a conversation. Combat is turn-based with a twist. Players will synchronise their attacks with their partner and be rewarded for hitting the perfect timing and rhythm. Overall, I love the colour and art style of the game, and I think it'll definitely be a special experience to play both solo or with a special someone on the couch. Haven will be out on December 3rd, I can't wait to play it. Number 2. Solar Ash. From the same people who gave us Hyper Light Drifter, Solar Ash is an action-adventure game sharing the same universe as their previous title, however it is not a direct sequel. Although not pixel art this time, developer Heart Machine has managed to translate their iconic art style and atmosphere to a 3D plane. Disasterpeace is back doing the music with their soul-moving and unique electronic sound, so all the pieces are in place for this to be another awe-inspiring game. Players will take control of a female main character and journey through the Ultra Void, a ravenous rift in space swallowing worlds. The player will blast through high-speed traversal challenges with wild gravity and beautiful vistas, while slaying massive monsters and meeting other lost souls. Solar Ash is expected to release in 2021 and is sure not to disappoint. Number 1. Hollow Knight Silksong. The current 6th most wishlisted game on Steam, and the sequel to the award-winning Hollow Knight, Silksong takes all the amazing parts of the original and turns it up to 11. Combat and movement has been significantly refined. The new main character Hornet, who you may remember from the first game, offers far more agility and a far more diverse set of tools for the player to use than our little knight did. Hornet has access to charges, backstep, grapple hooks, and a heap more mobility options. Players will also have a huge arsenal of tools to utilise, from grenades to deployable blades, bugs, spike traps, and even more. Combat will feel far more fluid than the already great system from the original game. The original Hollow Knight was all about delving into the depths of Hallownest. This time around, we'll be working upwards, ascending to the peak of a whole new kingdom, which spans coral forests, mossy grottos, gilded cities, and misted moors. And along the way, we'll be met with 150 brand new enemies and bosses to fight, even more than the first game. Silksong is expected to be around the same size as the first game, possibly a little larger. This would put it at roughly around the 60-hour mark to fully complete before adding in DLCs. Hollow Knight Silksong earns our number 1 spot by checking all the boxes we want in an indie title. A beautiful art style, a touching soundtrack, fun and in-depth combat, and a world so unique you can't help but want to explore it all. Currently, no release date has been announced, however, a 2021 launch is anticipated. That wraps up this video. Let me know down in the comments which game you're most excited for, or if your list looks a bit different to ours. Remember to like and subscribe for more indie game content, and for more gaming news, check out news.justlootit.com, link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.